Hello.
Hey.
Welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
Ah.
It's another absolutely beautiful sunny day here on the south coast of Cornwall.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
Quite an amazing breeze. You can probably hear the sea. So as you're coming in, let us know where you are in the world. Hey Neve, nice to see you. And what's going on today?
Hi, Jane.
Hey Jane. So we've been talking a little bit this morning about being in a different situation from other people and kind of finding that causes stress for us. You know, if we're actually in a pretty good place ourselves, especially for those of us who have access to amazing nature and we're able to continue kind of living a pretty happy life from home and actually like doing okay, doing well. And then there's folk who are in a completely different place, you know, a completely different kind of reality. And how do we reconcile that contrast? So we thought it was just worth bringing that in again, because we've spoken a little bit before about kind of having shame and guilt around what feelings are there for us and how we're living. And then it's the classic thing, you know, I know as a child growing up in our generation, it was the classic thing of eat all your vegetables because there are starving children in the world. And it's kind of it's a different thing because you can't really share that food with those people. But that's the beauty of this. It's like the beauty of what we're doing is when we come into a really conscious state ourselves, then that does feed those people that don't have those tools or don't have that kind of consciousness. I just want to read what's coming in.
Neve and Grace are talking about coming in.
But I think Amy just mentioned tension shoulders. Yep, so also this stuff that's brilliant. Reconciliate is good for you. I like that word. Yeah. Noticing also what's coming up in your body. You know, we experience a lot of things through our emotions and a lot of things in our thoughts, and often we forget that our body is kind of absorbing what's going on as well, and it's showing up in those places. So you were talking about it really beautifully this morning. There's a butterfly. How lovely.
Hello. Yeah, and this idea, you know, that a rising tide carries all ships, and that the more we focus on raising our own consciousness and our own connection to nature and our own sense of well-being, the more this lifts others. Entrainment is the word that comes to mind. You know, when if you go into a clock shop, all of the pendulums will be going at the same time in the same rhythm. They didn't all start off that way. They all started off with their own little rhythm. But after a while, this harmony came, and this is how the universe works. It's always looking for harmony. And if we become the dominant pendulum.
Dominant, I like that.
So that's another
nice
dominant
word.
reconciliating pendulum. Then we can help bring others and train others into this sense of well-being and sense of harmony, and knowing that everything is working out for us. The world that we live in now is so different to the world even 100 years ago. You know, the amount of peace in the world, the amount of people who are living a comfortable life, who have access to basic needs. It's so different to what was there 100 years ago. And this process will continue and continue and continue. You know, we are getting closer and closer to a place where there is absolute peace in the world. And once that happens, then all of the technology and all of the brain power and all of the investment that's been put into military things will be put into peaceful things, and then we'll see the graph rise again even faster and faster and faster to where we all enjoy a really amazing level of abundance. All of the billions of people on this planet.
And so I was just going to jump in there just to say that can seem like a really kind of big, like the long-term kind of plan. And just thinking about how, you know, that thing where you maybe you've experienced it giving it, or maybe you've experienced receiving it, where you've just smiled at someone that you don't know and they've smiled, and how that makes you feel even better that they've smiled back to you. And it's just it's that simple. It's that simple to bring that for ourselves, and to share that just natural state of ourselves. That's the shifting. It's not something we need to try really hard at. Yeah, we need to. I believe we need to. It's like a training. Like we need to keep coming back to it and kind of reprogramming our brains and how we respond to things. But it's fun. It's light. It's, you know, it's natural. It's actually our natural state. If you think of babies, how they move, and young children, how they move through, like they're laughing so much mostly, and then if they cry, then they're laughing again like really soon afterwards, and the emotions just, you know, they don't get attached to like, oh, I felt that and now I feel really wounded by it. It's like, oh, on to the next thing. And so it's a really lovely thing to remember, that it's just kind of innocent, joyful, natural state that we have. Yeah, smile and the world smiles with you, absolutely.
And we may think that a pattern that we've had going on for many years can be really complicated, and that, you know, there could be lots and lots of complicated things to unfold or to heal, and we need a really complicated answer. But it's really simple. It's like the smile. Like, just think of it as smile. Go, oh, that was a bit crazy, wasn't it? Just let it go, really. And I know I've heard that so many times. Like, just let it go. But there is something in that. There is something really profound in that. That we were talking yesterday. You were saying about, you know, that moment where you have a choice, a decision point, to go deeper in, and the forest fire will go woof and consume you, or to pull back and go, oh, that's a nice little fire. I'll cook my dinner over.
Yeah, and it was really great timing, because on the way home from doing this on the beach, I hope you can hear us okay, because we've got the wind and the sea, but we've tucked the microphone in my scarf, so hopefully it's okay. Maybe you can let us know. On the way home, there was something that happened with another individual who she wanted to make sure we knew to do something, basically instructing us to walk a particular way because of la 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 la, and then she kind of had this whole story around it. And I noticed that my stuff came up around about being told what to do, and I've still got this real bugbear of like, I hate being told what to do. Like, I love it if someone gets me excited and involved and shows me why, and then I can understand it, but I don't just like being told what to do. So my energy kind of shut down, and I didn't really want anything to do with it. And Ollie actually took the time to meet this person and find out who she was, what her name was, how long she's been living here, what's going on. And we were talking afterwards. I was like, Ollie, how do you do that? Because it really just wound me up so much. Even though we've just been on here talking about, you know, I was like, this is really interesting. It's come right up for me straight away. And the thing that really, really helped me yesterday was when Ollie said, you know, just wish her well. Just wish her well. And then it was like all that story just went, and all my stuff, it was just like, yeah, that's from the past. I don't need that. And I wish her well. She's obviously got some stuff going on herself, and love to you, like, that really helped. That really helped me yesterday. And something that I was thinking about this morning was how sometimes we need to be kind of in touch with certain information or certain people that do kind of unearth our difficult emotions, but we don't need to actually kind of get into the mix like a ball pool. You know, we don't have to dive in and like trying to find our way out. We can just kind of observe it. And I was thinking about this in terms of an artist, and how, as sensitive human beings, we tend to, something happens and then it kind of touches something else, and suddenly it's like there's so much sensation and pain and emotion, and how an artist, you know, they won't just necessarily see blue, they'll see like different kinds of purples in there, and maybe some peaches and pinks and all these different kinds of hues within the colour. And if that's like you, if you're someone who tends to see like kind of everything and you feel everything, maybe it could be a nice practice. The things that don't really matter, that you don't need to take on board, just to go, oh yeah, that's blue, that's green, that's just that, without needing to feel everything and kind of play all your strings. Just be like, oh yeah, that's that colour, I'm not using that colour today. I don't know if that helps anyone, but that was just a little analogy that came to me today to help for me, just to realise I don't need to go into everything in such great detail. It's just actually a really simple thing of just, oh yeah, pop that over there, that's that colour, that's not to do with me just now. So
it's a dedication for our playing today.
Feels like that first thing that we began with today, that root of having a realisation around allowing our own joy and allowing our own peace and space and feel good is actually helping. Like, it's contributing on such an incredible level. And to almost see like an uprising for each individual, a kind of an uprising of, like I'm seeing just now, kind of like again colour sort of flooding through each individual, like actually coming to life and a glow coming back, and like it's almost like we're reawakening each other and remembering, oh yeah, we're these incredible beings that came here to do amazing things together. And we just have to keep reminding each other, you know, just on a vibrational conscious level. We don't have to go preaching and telling people to wake up, but actually just to sense that for ourselves and see that in others. So maybe you'd like to bring in an intention or a dedication for this time that we have together today. Maybe it's something around what we're talking about today. Maybe it's something that's really present and alive for you right now, today. Yeah, emotional palette. Absolutely. Choose how to use them. We don't have to use all the colours at once. Gets messy. Get brown. Hey. Should we play?
Let's play. Do you want your rattles?
Yeah, I'll get them. So you might even want to imagine and sense what colour you want to bring in today. Whether that's actually a sense of an actual colour, or a colour of an emotion, or a colour of a sensation or awareness. And just drink that in, breathe that. Ahem Prema. Ahem Prema, Prema, Ahem Prema. Ahem Prema, Ahem Prema, Ahem Prema, Ahem Prema, Ahem Prema, Ahem Prema. Ahem Prema, 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 Ahem Prema. So we'll turn you around to see that lovely ocean. Oh, thank you all. I'm seeing so many thank yous coming up, and thank yous to you. Thank you for coming. You know, some of you are coming every day, and it just feels like we're building this incredible strength and integral coherence in what we're bringing each day, and it's just, you know, it's like bringing nourishment, bringing nutrition into our bodies. It's the same thing, like we just keep doing it and keep doing it every day, and we just get stronger and stronger. I just saw your message there, Amy. We'll see if we can get Xavier to come and do an album with us down here on our little cove. That would be pretty amazing. Yeah, so. Ahem Prema, divine, infinite, unconditional love. Ahem Prema. So we will see you again on Monday. It's actually Olivier's birthday tomorrow.
Yay! Happy birthday to me!
I think there might be a couple of other people who pop up here now and then. I think it might be birthdays shared. So happy birthday to you as well. And if it's today, and any day. But wishing you a really peaceful and uplifting and joyous weekend. And we will see you on Monday.
See you Monday.
Yeah. Oh, Amy, your balcony in the sunshine, practicing your qigong. How lovely!
Cool.
So much love to you all, and we'll see you on Monday at noon UK time.
See you Monday.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye.
Bye.